Marshall in the middle.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. And then high school, I went to St. Pete. I went to a lot of schools. My mom moved a lot. We lived in Key West at one point when I was 11, and we lived there for the summer. And I was very independent at that point because Key West is like a 3 mile by 5 island. And I had a bicycle and I could go anywhere. And it's just like that taste of independence really early on. And by the time I was, you know, like I just kind of always had that, what adventure am I going on today? And it still continued in my life. Like, oh, when in high school, I'm not used to these darn things. In high school, like, I went to high school in Atlanta. And for a while, like, during, like, one of the moves my mom made, we moved to Atlanta. I was in seventh grade, didn't know a soul. And so it's like you have to start all over to get to know people. So seventh, eighth, and then ninth grade. So I kind of like networked then. And then when I tried out, my one of my friends was a cheerleader. And so I like wanted to be like her. So I tried out for cheerleading and I made cheerleading. And like we went to summer camp, first time ever being a cheerleader. And it was like a lot of, you know, you had to win the spirit stick every day, and you had to be all motivated all the time, walking to and from, the lunch, and that was my experience of like a team sport, I guess. And I was always one of the loudest people, and like I was always a good dancer too. So like my friends were like, "Oh, Tony," like people always like wanted me to do shit. Like I am a class clown, but um, and I got really good at doing, like, I was always the bass. So I was like flipping people up on my shoulders and, doing all kinds of crazy shit. We were doing pyramids and moving the pyramid, and just Atlanta had some really cool, uh, they were good at cheerleading, and I was also in gymnastics. And this is the first time I actually got to do sports because my mom didn't have enough money. Like we literally we had no beds in our house. We had mom had a one bedroom, like, I guess, efficiency. And we slept on, like, those clickety click chairs that you get at the beach. That was my bed. So the one benefit to that was I could make my bed and like click, click in like 2 seconds. It was great. Like, you know, but what happened was got all these friends, made cheerleading, woo woo. And then my mom moved again. And I was like, so we moved to Bradenton and I had to start over, and I was in the 10th grade. And so I was like, well, let me try out for cheerleading because, that was my thing and I was kind of good.
Marshall in the middle.